Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. I am your humble host, Tim. In the previous session, we managed to recover the final piece of the Sword of Gith, or at least the final piece we need to reforge the Sword of Gith. And in order to reforge it, we are now heading back to West Harbor, my home, where I, as a little baby boy, was stabbed with the sword. And so to get there, we need to use the song portal. So that's why we've returned to the location where we were performing the ritual of purification. I know that I can open the song portal to the ruins of the Guardian near your village of West Harbor, but our arrival will place us deep within the lands claimed by the King of Shadows. Anything living entering his lands will slowly be drained of life until nothing remains. This means we'll have little time to travel to West Harbor and to the Scar. We cannot delay. We should not stray from our goal. Are you prepared? Yep, let's do it.
We are here, yet I do not feel the effect of the King of Shadows as I thought.
Any idea why?
If I were to hazard a guess, it'd be the ruins covering our heads.
Alright then. Oh, hang on, let me set this up. The hunger has claimed the lands will be powerful once we leave this place. Be prepared. I'm ready as you are, Captain. Alright, let's rock and roll.
This place is still. Even the air hesitates in its crawl.
Where should we go? Well, I know where we gotta go. This place is a gravesite. It's destroyed.
Where the blade was shattered, the land will be marked. That is where we must go if we are to make the Blade of Gith as it was.
Alright, but I don't have enough shards to make it complete, though, do we?
The Blade of Gith is not simply a thing of pieces. When you bring the shards together, your will is what makes it complete, nothing else. I can guide you, help focus you, Kalakcha. But the way will not be easy, and the dangers will not be physical ones.
Okay, let's go. Oh, shit. Webb Mossfield. What's happened here? Alright. You've returned. Look at what happened to our village, to us. But you're dead, guys. Many of us are, or at least we think so. Certainly none of our elders told us the next life will be like this. Something isn't right. Well, I've come to eliminate the taint from this land. Then perhaps we can rest finally. Please help us in whatever way we can. We don't want to be lost anymore. Please let us help. Did any of the others rise again as shadows? Rise again? Is that what I am? A shadow? I don't know if there were others. We're just alone. It's so cold. Why are you still here? Don't know, but we can't leave. I get confused a lot. I used to know my way around the swamp, but now I can't seem to even find the well. But here, we're here, aren't we? Don't understand any of this. Prove to me that you are who you say you are. Let us help you. You're here to get rid of the shadow, aren't you? You need to cross the bridge, of course. You can't know it's sunk into the water, but we know a way to cross. Follow us. Alright. This is obviously a trap. We're here, but you can see there's no way across. Or out of here for you, shard bearer. There it goes. Right. I'll just cross over, I guess. It's been swallowed up by the bog, but it makes it possible to wade through the water. Do not enter the stream. The poison that has claimed this land no doubt runs strong in the water. We should find other means to cross. Alright. Can we get this, pick up this log? It's fallen tree looks sturdy enough to support your weight, but a few more may be able to construct a makeshift bridge. Alright. 2 more to make a bridge. 1 more log. Ah, there we go. Why did it become this way? I mean, surely we would have entered right where the thing was. Okay. You have enough logs to construct a bridge if you have the appropriate skills. Do I have the appropriate skills?
Yes.
Oh, I appreciate your confidence that we do. Is there a button to build a bridge? Why did that just blow you up? Fuck it, let's just walk through it. You're not like the others. You're not hollow. You aren't going to try and take me too, are you? You're Dane and Starling's child. You know my name? None of the hollow men ever say my name. Did I know you? You look familiar. I can't remember. I'm Dagon's son. Who's Dagon? I don't remember. I need to find my ma. Can you tell me what happened here? I woke up and everyone was gone, and one day I tried to look after... Oh, jeez, okay. Ma, but she was gone too. They wanted to take me, I could feel it. Then I woke up like something trying to grab me by the collar and drag me, but I wouldn't let them. Let's look for your mother together then, shall we? Really? Okay, let's... Ah! Did you trick us, Danon? No, nice and simple then. Danon, get your ass back here. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, there's Retta Starling. Ma? Yes, son. It's me. Come to me. We have to get... Oh, God. But, Ma, what's wrong with you? Are you sick? Of course not, Danon. Now come. You're gonna kill her, Danon. It's okay. We'll smash this evil witch down. Enough tricks. I won't be lured into another trap. Ma, what's he talking about? Don't listen to him, son. We need to leave soon. Come with me. It's not your mother, Danon. Ma? I will attack. Well, that was exciting. That wasn't my mother. No, she isn't here anymore. What will I do now? I know that your will is strong. It binds you to this place. Simply let your eyes close and use your will to free yourself. Think not of your attachment to this place, only of yourself and the rest at last. He was holding a root. It is strange that the shadows would hold any interest in nature. It's the Starling Crop's Maid's root. It protects against toxins. The air seems easier to breathe now. Know that you are correct. This plant helps fight the poison that surrounds us. Okay, but I do not know how long it will last. We best make haste. Alright. So the spot is that big dark patch just there.
We are here. This is the place. I can feel it.
Oh, yeah.
The scar runs deep. It is here that we must mend the blade anew and close the wound. Yet without your presence and focus, this is but a place. Is your will here?
What do you mean?
Your mind must be focused, clear. Your thoughts, your heart, will be the furnace upon which the blade may flow.
Then sure, whatever.
Very well. Sit with me. Listen to my voice. Grasp the hilt and close your eyes. Hear not just my words, but the meaning behind them. Zerthamon's will, my will, your will. Let us all be as one. In this place, broken upon shadow, carved deep in earth, what once was sundered from two peoples born.
Ooh.
Make all that was scattered whole again, by the heart that guides the will, by the will that guides the hand, and the hand that guides the blade.
Nice. By the power of Grayskull.
That guides the blade.
What just happened?
It was your will that reformed the blade. I merely walked with you. Only for you will the sword live. No longer do you carry the heart of the sword. Truly, now, you are its heart.
Okay. This is a pretty spiffy-looking blade. It's incredible.
That is not the power from the blade you feel.
Oh?
It is your own strength, focused in the blade itself.
Oh.
Curious. The blade does not feel as I thought the Blade of Gith would feel. It has a different note about it. A tone like an infant, a child, crying out.
Well, I was
Know that
stabbed
the
by it as a
material of
baby.
The blade is not as important as one might think. It is the will that guides it, that gives it power. Without what lies within your heart, this would be no sword, only a thing of shards. But enough of... Wait. Something comes.
How does it feel to be back home, shard bearer?
Pretty good. Who invited
Is
you?
that the famed blade? It looks so fragile, and little use without you to hold it together.
I think you will find its edge more than a match for shadow and mere words. Will you test it, Thrall of Shadows?
My master does not fear a poorly forged blade.
Poorly?
Nor a poorly forged hero.
Hey, look, this is my first run through, okay? I haven't built the character optimized yet. Let's see how you fare against it then.
Hold the Thrall of Shadows at bay. I will give voice to its true name, by which it may be undone.
I brought some friends to help you with the recitation. You may recognize them. After all, they once lived in West Harbor.
Be careful. The poisonous shadow of this land clings to this reaver. We must hurry.
Ooh, and we leveled up. Alright. Oh, you piece of shit. Well, here's a question. Can... Okay, so only a cleric can use that spell. Well, that sucks. Because that cleric is dead. Well, it's a very nice looking sword, nonetheless. Alright, so... I've got to work out how... Well, I guess... If I get everyone to run away from the fight... If the fight stops, then... Zaheev and myself should get back up, and then we can attempt to...
Betrayer.
Alright, let's try this. So...
A few moments later.
Hold a moment.
Yes! Alright, she's up.
Yes.
Everyone start wailing on the shadow dude. I will use the true name scroll. Nice work, everybody.
We must leave. We cannot remain here within the claimed lands any longer.
They seem tougher than the last few, mostly because, you died.
Know that time was their ally before, but with the blade reforged, they will be forced to act more quickly than they thought, and fight more desperately than before.
Alright. You're right. Well, let's get out of here.
Then our path waits.
Alright. Now, let me have a look at this sword. What does it actually do? Quite a new master has tell his power to complement its owner in a powerful bond. The heart of the blade now resides within the Shardbearer who serves. Blade Storm. The blade may be reformed at a location and sent flying at its enemies, striking targets within range at amazing speed each time target is hit. There is a slight chance that it will be knocked down. Okay, that's pretty cool. Shard Barrier. The shards may be sent swirling around the Shardbearer for 5 rounds, damaging all enemies. Nice. Shard Hail. With a swing of the sword, the shards will be sent flying to a single target. For every shard, a ranged touch attack must be performed. 1d3 plus 1 of the magical piercing damage. Each shard will return to the Shardbearer after the attack is made. Reform Blade. While the Blade Storm of the Shardbearer is in effect, this ability may be used to end the event, prematurely reforming it in the hand. Meditative Restoration. When in safe locations, the Shardbearer may focus on the shards for a short while, reestablish... okay, so it resets the abilities. May only be used the silver sword in the hand. Unequipped, it will immediately cancel all active abilities when directing the shards to a different location. The Shardbearer will be left with the remains of a fully reformed silver sword in the state may still damage foes. Alright. 1d8, so it's a long sword, but it's a base item in universal sword. Okay. Extra music, outsider, +3, +3. So it's got all of those bonuses tied into the one thing. Blade Storm, 1 charge, use Meditative Restoration, unlimited uses. Alright, wow. So, what is the... Alright, so it's not quite as good as my... my rapier, unless I might need... I've got gauntlets of ogre. I do. There we go. If I equip those... No? So whatever item you've got, it goes for whatever is the more powerful one. Alright, fine. So if I have a Nymph Cloak +4, it'll give me Charisma of 23, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so let me just have a fiddle around with this. I need to work out how best... So if I level myself up... Alright, so it is a longsword. Okay, so if I give myself proficiency in longsword, it ups my attack bonus with it. Because my attack bonus with my regular weapons... if I use the Blade of Gith... Alright, so I'm better off single-handing the Blade of Gith, which is a bit of a shame, actually, because I kind of like having the two-weapon fighting. But what goes on here? Let me just do this. Nice. That's very cool. Know that we have the blade and the means to stop the King of Shadows. Let us return to Crossroads Keep and make use of it. Yep, let's take the song path. Alright, back to Crossroads. I will admit, it's a pretty kick-ass looking weapon. I love how the sword... Look at this. Watch what happens. How awesome is that? Is it true? I heard you had reforged the roadside surgery. Sir Naval, Captain, I've come from the roadside. Callum and his men came pursued by blade golems, led by I don't know what it is.
Blade golem? Who leads them?
I've never seen anything like it. It's tall as an ogre and dark as night. A shadow reaver. And pursuing Callum, for a reason, no doubt. Soldier, where is Callum now? He's down at the roadside, sir. He and his men are holding off those monstrosities. I think they're in trouble.
Just what we need now. Notice the patrols are out of the keep or training rotation. I'll go gather some men. By the time we're ready to move, it may be too late. Captain, see what you can do to help Callum. Alright, I'll go immediately. Oh. I'm coming with you. You'll need me to recite the true name. I have someone to recite the true name, arsehole. Alright, fine if you have to come along. Stick with the construct and Cassavir. And yeah, I guess we'll bring Kelgar along as well.
I've dispatched your minions, fiend. You're alone. Face me.
You will die like all those in Highcliff. But I shall not soil myself with your blood.
Oh, shit.
What foul magic is this?
Charge!
Captain, you must know that Highcliff has fallen. Tell Naval, we can't... Nasher! I failed!
You, my prey, was the cowards who fled the conquest of Highcliff, but you are an unexpected prize. The King of Shadows will reward me greatly for bringing your lifeless husk before him in the Vale.
I have the means to destroy you utterly, motherfucker.
I have heard of how you dispatched the lesser among our cabal. He was an overconfident fool. You will find me more than a match for you.
Keep it occupied while I recite the name.
It will take some time to recite it, so keep him at bay until I am finished.
Ooh, it's the Power Rangers. Keep knocking me on my ass.
I'll handle this one. My tears light.
Now you got it. Nice work, everybody.
I arrived too late to help you, and Callum as well, it seems. This war has cost us much.
Yes, even your sight, you're
Not yet
invisible.
over.
Oh, Callum delayed the Reaver, allowing us to stop this abomination. He died a noble death.
It is true, Sir Naval. Callum died bravely, fighting evil to the last. And there is no greater honor than to give one's life in the service of good.
You are right, Captain. It is a difficult thing to lose such a friend, but your words make the burden easier. But why was Callum here? He was tasked with holding Highcliff.
Well, he died, before he died, he said that Highcliff had fallen.
A Reaver falls, and so does Highcliff. It seems no matter what our victories, the King of Shadows' influence grows. I must bear this news to Lord Nasher. We will need to ready the Neverwinter forces to march on Highcliff. But before we commit our soldiers, Crossroad Keep must be prepared. Make whatever preparation you need at your keep. Then speak to me when all is ready for the army to march on Highcliff.
It seems the Shadow Reaver has granted us a boon. With its death, we have the tome it held. The Tome of Iltkazar. This may hold the key to reaching the King of Shadows. But I think we should consult Aldenon in Crossroad Keep to be certain.
All right. Yep, all right. No items laying on the ground. Okay. Oh, hello, roadside sentry. No. No. Alright. Okay, looks like we are just back into the preparation phase now. Now,
Yes.
you had some stuff on you that I... this legend grimoire once belonged to the Mage King of Ilkazar, a realm of the Eastern Kalisham that vanished hundreds of years ago. The tome is said to contain many spells found nowhere else, including the means to create permanent gate. Ah, okay, so the teleportation gate we need. Alright, cool. Let's go and trade off and get our equipment sorted.
1 hour later.
Okay. So I've gone through and I've basically emptied out everyone's inventory and I've completely re-equipped every single character. So it took an absolute bastard of a time to do, but it is all done now. So, there we go. Alright. The other cool thing is this... Oh, hang on, is it here?
Follow me.
This cloak here is Kistrel's cloak. It's the one that the spider downstairs
Get in line.
knits
Follow me.
stitches for it. So, unfortunately, it wasn't really of any use to Aurora, but certainly gives Kelgar the ability to have freedom of movement. All right. So now that that's all done, I think
Grey Cloak report spreading spreading land patrols making headway. Yep, cool. Give me a report on the keep. How are we looking before we're about to 95%, so we got another 5% of time to pass. Alright, cool. Alright, awesome. So now we need to give the book to Eldanon here. Wow, you found the Tome of Iskar. Where do you keep finding these amazing things? I really need to take up adventuring when I get the chance. I just got the book. The world travels fast. Oh, well, I ran ahead and told Eldanon it was the Tome of Iskar. I had to tell someone. You know, this tome could serve to improve that construct of yours. They were using it to control and empower blade golems, you know. Oh, you're here. That's about, what's this about the Tome of Iskar? Do you have it? Ugh. A wand of lightning bolts would have been more useful. I'm still sorting through this tome. It's quite cryptic in parts, a lot of metaphors, outdated metallurgical references. When I piece it all together, I will let you know. All right. Cool. So, what is next on the list? So still to try and get their alliances, fortify Crossroads Keep, defend over Casanova. Alright, I've got to go speak to Sir Naval once he said once we were ready to proceed, and as far as I can tell, we're as ready as we are ever going to be, because I don't have any, I can't build anything more, and I've got everyone basically as good as they can get, so. Sir Naval, I have a report for you. You've done much here, but there's still much to be done. Gather allies, no, the keep is ready. Then I shall ride and join Nasher near Highcliff. But wait, you coming, am I coming with you to Highcliff? Nasher has asked that you remain here and make sure the keep is secure. He does not wish you and your companions to risk at Highcliffs, alright? So he doesn't expect to win the battle. If we can pull a victory from this battle, we will, but I will not lie to you, Captain. This battle is intended to buy time and allow the people of Neverwinter to escape the city before the King of Shadows arrives, and to buy you time to find a way to defeat the King of Shadows before his troops advance any further. Farewell and good fortune to you, Captain. Our fate rests in your hands. Oh, he's off. Okay.
It is as if all the dead of the mare walk, my lord. There are miles of them.
Then we shall make a road of their bodies.
The enemy comes! They are men who have died once, and they will die again!
Just put them in the ground
We
again.
are more than their match. They know nothing of courage, of honor. They have no loved ones they fight for.
Well, they did.
And that is why they will fall before our swords, our spears, for the gods are with us. Brothers, sisters all, standing side by side against death. Know that all of Neverwinter stands behind you. Let us remind them of death, and send them back to the hells.
Yeah, alright, woo, yeah.
To battle! The Nine, to me!
Lord Nasher! Let us fight to him. See if we can rescue him. The Nine, to me! Men of Neverwinter, Lord Nasher is wounded. Everyone to Crossroads Keep. We will make our last stand there.
Oh, you guys kind of fucked that one. See, if I had been there, we would have won. Oh, hey, Neville. The battle at Highcliff did not go in our favor. Waterdeep and the Lord's Alliance have reinforcements on the way, but if we cannot hold the keep until they arrive, then all is lost. Worse, Lord Nasher was wounded during the battle and is being taken inside the keep. We cannot risk moving him further until he has recovered. Alright, what do I have to do? We must hold this keep at all costs. Talk to your people here and see what can be done to prepare for the coming siege. That is all we can do until reinforcements arrive. Alright. Where the fuck are you going? I guess we go back inside. I'm going to go lean up against this wall, because that seems to be my generic location. I'd love to help, but I'm really tired. Ah, hey, Elden.
Oh, there you are. Pardon me, but I was wondering if you happened to see Jero about? I had some questions for him regarding the King of Shadows, and he seems to be rather elusive.
Looking for Jero? Old Tattoo Face left the keep a while ago. Thought you'd finally told him to shove off, Captain.
Why would he leave now?
If he's gone, so what? I can track him if you want. Personally, I think we should let him go or kill him. But that's just my copper on the matter.
Yeah, go find him. Fetch. We'll bring Bishop, we'll bring Cassavir, we'll bring the Construct, and we will bring Zviv, because we're likely going to come across a Shadow Lord. Oh, we're at the Jero farm.
Get in line. Follow me.
Come to sift through the ashes, Jero.
Corroborus.
I stayed my hand until you could see this ruin for yourself. This pain is something that I cannot inflict upon you in Beator. Here is where she played in her youth. There is where she slept. And in your sanctuary is where her body now lies, grave and tomb.
If you have come for retribution, you are a fool.
That you would think I would allow you to remain unpunished for my imprisonment, that is foolish. Perhaps in your cowardly burrow, you commanded power, but not here.
You should have enjoyed your freedom while you could. You know I'm more than a match for you.
Your skill in the craft is sufficient to give me pause. True, but I have learned from my mistakes while you are still making them, I think.
Oh, he thinks. Oh, you think you can take us too, arsehole?
You.
What are you doing here?
This one was present at her death as well. All loose ends tied together at once. I thank you for these gifts, Aman. You will have company as you burn in the hell.
Nice work, everyone.
I don't recall asking you to come with me. I won't bother asking how you knew I was here. You always seem to be underfoot, interfering with everything.
Calm down. I just thought you might need some help, dickhead.
If I needed your help to visit this ruin, I would have asked. But I was able to find my own way here. If I wanted to waste time trading words with you, I would have remained at the keep. That is not why I am here.
Alright, so why did you come here?
There is something I placed here long ago that may be of use in our war now.
Just getting another tool, I see.
You are correct, and that should not be a surprise even to you. I never knew this place. Never knew my niece until you brought her to me. So should I feel something as I look at this place? I think not. It is a burnt ruin,
and I've seen many of these strewn with corpses. Some caused by me, but many more caused by the King of Shadows. So it affects me little. That is because I know there will be hundreds, thousands, countless more unless the King of Shadows is stopped. And he must be stopped if people are to live.
Wow. Yeah, that doesn't excuse what you did to Chandra, you know.
Ah, and so you pass judgment on me yet again.
Yeah.
Do you realize how you sound, or are you deaf to it?
Those
As
trees
you
go.
condemn my actions, perhaps you should ask yourself how well you knew her. Really knew her.
She was my friend, and she was part of our family.
Indeed. Because from all that I have heard, you are constantly placing her in danger, and you knew very little about her at all. So your preaching is not only irritating me, it is a hypocrisy I commonly observe in the Neverwinter nobility, Captain.
I can tell you everything I knew about her, and then you can decide.
Very well, I am listening. That was a great deal more than I thought. She could have remained here and been safe, but yet she followed you. Why?
If you're asking yourself why you fought the King of Shadows, you probably know the same answer.
Still, despite what you have said, she is still the reason why I have to fight this war. Because no one else has the strength to do it, or is willing to make the choices that I can.
You know, maybe this is why your name has been hated for all these years and why people mistook you for the King of Shadows. Yeah, I'd say. If you kill the people you're trying to save, maybe you're just a hypocrite?
I did what I had to do, always. They were hard decisions, but they had to be made by someone. And if no one would do it, I would. And before you judge me for my crimes, perhaps you should look back. The trail of dead behind you is long indeed. Hero of Neverwinter, ask yourself truly if everything you have done has been done because you believe it was right. And then ask yourself if, because of it, the innocent have suffered.
I'll tell you what, the wind blowing as hard as it is to bend branches that thick, it's amazing we're able to stand. Don't think I'm unaware of my deeds, fool.
Yet your actions? Would you change them if you had to do them over? I did what I had to do, always. Always. The King of Shadows must be stopped. There is no middle ground in this.
Yes, but ask yourself, why were you fighting the King of Shadows in the first place?
To save Neverwinter, of course. They didn't move fast enough, see the threat for what it was, so I acted.
And in trying to save the people of Neverwinter, you ended up killing the people you were trying to protect.
You're right. I won't argue it with you anymore. I will not condemn all I have done, but there are times I have acted rashly, and innocents have paid the price. It is pride, and it is arrogance, and I do wish I had known Chandra, even for a short while. I had thought her lost in the war, you know, and in the end, she was. I am sorry, Chandra. Wherever you walk now, forgive me.
I won't forgive you, you piece of shit. Ooh.
It seems the land has answered me. This looks to be a pendant of some sort.
Weren't you looking for something?
No, I have found what I was looking for.
Alright. XP granted for convincing Amanjero to be remorseful of his actions. Yay me! I guilt-tripped him. Staff of the Magi. What do we got here? Shocking Grasp at level 1 on a hit. Use Sorcerer Wizard spell resistance. Ooh. Nice. Is Cora with us? No. I think Cora's going to get herself a new bit of equipment when we get out of here. Jiro.
Yes.
What have you got there? AC +4. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yes?
Alright.
Let's get out of here. Ooh, there's a bag of stuff. Been a while since I found gold coins on the ground. Alright then, well, hopefully, when we get home, we'll be able to... I know we're going to be fighting, aren't we? Naval. Waterdeep Northern Alliance for reinforcements on the way. The keep is ready to stand against the Shadow Army. Oh, then let us strike at the enemy before they surround us. I get XP 4,000 for 2 alliances. Oh, here we go.
My lord, you should rest. Gather your strength.
I must still remain strong. Any sign of weakness now to our own troops, and the King of Shadows will have gained another edge on us. He marches on Crossroad Keep, and it will not be long before his forces are at our gates. But you, Knight Captain, and your efforts here, you have served Neverwinter beyond the call of duty, risking your life not once, but several times without hesitation. If there is anything that I think will be the light against this shadow that comes against us, it is you and the fortress I have granted. But on to the matters at hand.
What of Waterdeep? Of the Lord's Alliance? Have they answered our call?
Forces from Waterdeep and our other allies are on their way, but I do not know if they will arrive in time.
Well, we cannot depend on the reinforcements, unfortunately.
I agree. We must defend this keep as if we stand alone.
You must hold this keep against these shadows. You have raised this place with your own hands. Now you must keep it together and lead your men in battle.
All right. Well, I will not fail you, my lord.
We should waste no time. Please meet us in the war room, Captain.
Oh, we have a war room? Yeah, Lord Nash's... Oh, they've blocked our lower level. Okay. Ah, here we go. Sure, let's begin. Let's start. There's much to cover. And so, as the latest report on the walls, troop strength, Kana, what is the news from the scouts? The scouts have returned, Captain. The enemy has been sighted on the outskirts of the keep, and the bridges of the South River have already been captured. Well now, what do we know that whoever holds the bridges holds the keep, or at least the way into it. If they try to march up the mountain pass, we can make it hard on them, but with the loss of those bridges, then the advantage is theirs. We need to fix that now before they get any further. Bishop is right. We need to act. The defenses of the keep need to be our first concern. We need time to set up blockades within the courtyard and ready the walls. We cannot allow the enemy to cross the river. If we act quickly, we'll be able to recapture the crossing and destroy the bridges. Doing so would limit the enemy's movement and work in our favor. How much time would that buy us? A few days, at best, Captain. Alright. Since when did the undead actually worry about crossing water? Certainly not the shadows of spirits, sir, but vampires... Oh, shit, okay. Without aid, and the slower creatures like skeletons or ghouls will be swept along the current. The land often has such defenses against those that are no longer of it. Even now, it is our ally. We're fortunate that the King of Shadows needs to keep its fighting forces together. One of the few certainties we can count on. Alright, what else can we count on? The battle will come at night. They are creatures of darkness, and many must remain there. Know that while it is true many of the greater undead, such as blood drinkers and the shadows, not all of them are harmed by sun's light. Blood drinkers? Vampires, not you. Still, these greater undead form the commanders of the army, and the lesser undead will most likely not attack without their guidance. I recommend that we exploit this weakness whenever possible, Captain. Alright. So, we should set out. Unfortunately, Captain, we do not have many forces to spare. In advance of your arrival, I sent grey cloaks to the river. Sending another full complement would be too dangerous for the keep. I recommend taking a single unit with you. A single unit? How will they destroy the bridges when they get there?
I can't, well, punch the bridges to pieces. Perhaps we could use one of your magical inventions, Grobnar? Well, if you want to make large stones into smaller ones, you can use a hammer, or a giant, or explosives. Ooh, like blast globes. If you give me access to the storerooms, I might be able to create some without blowing up the keep, I think. And how long will that take? Well, give me 40 hands, which equates to a score of men, or 40 men with one hand. I can fashion enough of our needs. Oh, about an hour. All right. And what makes you think this will work? Actually, I heard blast globes were used by the Grey Cloaks in the defense of Neverwinter. The peasants' fireball, they're called. Some could even blow up a cottage if placed in the right spot. For once, you are correct, and so is Grobnar. Such globes will be well suited to our needs, provided I do not carry them, nor get near the storeroom with the gnome at work. All right, let's do it. Very well, I will set out in an hour's time, though there is still a matter of your soldiers. Your allied forces have not arrived yet, although we have sent word about your situation. With luck, they will join you at the river. All right, form a group, let's set out. If I take archers with me, they can stay back. Very good, sir. Normally we would assign units to your companions as well, but these circumstances call for a smaller force than normal. I'll need to take Bishop with me. No, I don't. Shit, I picked the wrong character. Alright. I didn't mean Bishop. I meant fucking Cassavir. Great, what do we need him for? To preach to the enemy? No, he is a paladin, which means he gets turned undead, and we're fighting undead. Yes, I need the Holy Warrior to draw the undead attacks. I will protect your troops and this keep, and then it will protect the troops and this keep, I will do so, no matter what your intentions. And I believe that's it, Captain. We shall ready your men and have them at your side in an hour. When you arrive at the outskirts, you should find a familiar face waiting for you there, your father's. Great. Dagon? He's been invaluable in reporting movements of the enemy since he arrived. Your father's an excellent scout. One of the best that I've seen. You haven't seen me in action, then. Dagon has been reporting on troop movements for some time. He will likely have useful information to share with you. In the meantime, I recommend that you outfit yourself and your companions as necessary. Your men have gathered in the keep in case you need them. All right. I have no need to outfit my men. I spent an hour doing that before. Then we shall do our best to prepare the keep for your return. May the battle go well. All right. I will return when the bridges are no more. Of course, Captain. We will be ready. All right. We're going to go blow some bridges up. Boop, boop, boop. No, that's the Great Escape.
Sir, we've arrived at the outskirts. With all this smoke in the air, the enemy can't be far.
And carry your duty to Crossroads Keep in Neverwinter and bring these bridges down.
So, you've arrived. We have little time, for your men fight for their lives as we speak.
Glad to see you lending your skills in Neverwinter's service.
Save your greetings. The enemy may soon hold these bridges. You need to strike swiftly if you are to succeed. I have spent some time observing the battlefield. Though your men fight in the fields, the true test will come at the bridges.
All right. What have you seen at the first bridge, then?
The enemy has the first bridge well defended. Skeletal archers and shadow priests line the rear, while undead warriors block the bridge itself.
And how does the second look?
They have yet to assemble a strong force at the far bridge. But what I have seen may be deceptive. For certain, a shadow reaver is present there. So tread carefully.
All right, let's get moving.
Farewell, then. I will return to the keep. Guard yourself well and move swiftly.
You're not coming with us?
My value lies not on the battlefield. No matter how much I wish to remain, Captain. Guard yourself and return quickly.
All right, now do I have... They didn't give me explosives. All right.
God fucking boom! Hell yeah. Captain, we're glad to see you. As always, we're at your disposal. Who would you like us to follow? Follow Bishop. No. These are fighters. Follow Cassavir. I am honored, allies of Crossroads Keep. It is my honor to lead you as well. Alright, I need... Hang on. Okay, got ourselves a big-ass fighting force now. Let's go crack these bridges. Now my sword does some cool shit now. I keep forgetting that. That is awesome. This looks to be the beginning of a supply dump for the enemy army. The undead appear to have been guarding the coffins freshly brought across the river. With the guards destroyed, you are free to take the items. It would possibly be a good idea to destroy the coffins and the vampires within. Okay, let us kill ourselves some vampires within, eh? So you, buddy, need to be fixed up. Burr, motherfuckers! Still a better love story than Twilight. That's what we think of you, you bastards!
Master, the shard bearer.
Ah, the captain of Crossroads Keep. It has been some time.
Your forces haven't been very impressive so far.
They are not a force when divided. Fear not. You will see my king's strength soon.
You are a fool to have come here.
Oh.
You may stand atop the battlements now, but know that I have come to reclaim my former home.
You'll not set foot in my keep, asshole.
I need not set foot there. Your forces will be washed aside by the coming shadow. Things have changed, Shardbearer. My king will soon tear through the confines of his prison. His power crosses such boundaries, and may be granted to vessels of his choosing, like me.
Like you? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Is it meant to frighten me, though?
No. My intention is to kill you.
But no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Sweet excess. Enjoy yourselves here while you can. I look forward to our next meeting, should you survive.
Well, hopefully, otherwise the game will be over.
And now, Captain, you will die.
No time for questions, child. The enemy awaits.
Oh, here we go. Hiya! Level up!
Captain, the bridges have been cleared.
You did well. Now let us destroy them while we can.
It's a fine sight to see you, however unexpected, Father.
Your gratitude is welcome, but again, we have little time. I had to come here, and I made the right choice. Father's instinct still has some value, it seems.
It would seem. Let's move the blast globes onto the bridges. Ka-fucking boom! And ka-fucking boom version 2! Well done. Let's get back to the keep. Oh.
Hope they're splitting the kegs now. They'll be ready to celebrate after our victory.
Well, the destruction of the bridges should help. Don't blow up my keep. I was waiting for the keep just to go up in flames.
Captain, I heard that you had just arrived. It is good to see you safe.
It was a sound victory, though not without cost.
Despite our victory, we bring unwelcome news. Black Garius was present, and possesses powers that can turn the battle in their favor.
And there's no normal undead. Even mere skeletons are deadly.
Garius can empower the dead, making them stronger. With that power, even their weakest foot soldiers become a threat to us.
Large they may be, but skeleton bones will still break, just as rotting flesh may still be pierced.
They fell to our attacks today, but let them try to withstand the might of this keep.
But this talk can wait for later. Come, you must all be hungry. Rest tonight.
Ooh, num num.
And we'll discuss today's events on the morrow.
Sir, it can't be much past midnight. What is it, soldier? I'm very sorry, sir, but Kana has asked to meet her in the war room. The enemy army has been spotted in the fields outside the keep. Already we can see the siege towers being raised. Oh, God. Alright, I'll be there shortly. Fucking hell, I gotta get up and bloody past midnight and fucking... I mean, seriously, they couldn't just wait until after I've had a decent night's sleep to attack, but no. They gotta come charging in, being all high and mighty. Yeah, we're gonna kill you now. Go and check out the Crossroads Keep. Well, I'm fucking tired of this crap. Honestly, I've got to... now I gotta level up as well. God damn it. Oh, I get the Legionnaires March. What's that? The game determines the highest base attack bonus for all allies in the area of effect, and all affected characters now use this as their new attack base. Ooh. That's actually pretty damn cool. Captain, let us begin. There's little time for talk. As you know, the King of Shadow's army will soon attack the walls. Garius brings his army at an early hour. Surprise is Zello here, but his cover of darkness will not last. No doubt he plans for a swift victory. Regardless, the siege towers have been spotted in the distance, and our men will need your guidance. Alright. Any recommendations? Our first priority should be to take down those towers. They are too massive to be brought down by our weapons, so it will be impossible to avoid a fight on the walls. Once the towers have been docked, concentrate on collapsing the front entryways. We may not be able to destroy the towers themselves, but we can render them useless. I have placed our best mages on the wall to repulse the towers. Only fire can bring them down, so you would do well to protect our wizards. Alright. What creatures are there? Our skies have seen giant undead. You spoke of yesterday. Worst of manner of nightwalkers have been spotted. Shadows, wraiths, even vampires. Alright. The walls await. Let's group up and set out. Okay, I want Cassavir. It would be an honor. Yes. I need your strength on those walls and to keep those undead away from me. You can take the Grey Cloak fighters again. Who should lead the second unit? Kelgar. Need it on the walls. And I want you to take your Iron Fists. That's full fast we can do. Even so, the numbers we are seeing on the walls are not encouraging. As determined as we may be, we cannot stop a force so large for this long. We must hold out until dawn. And we shall, sir, even if Black Garius manages to invade our outer courtyard, his forces will find our inner walls doubly difficult to breach. You will likely not have a chance to rearm. Nope. I will leave for the walls immediately. Ooh, I get a Rod of Resurrection. Lord Nash himself instructed that this rod be given to you. Its magic will restore the fallen to life. Every soldier's life matters, but leaders must survive. This battle will rest upon the command of you and your companions. Good luck, Captain. And may the Force be with you. Okay, the first of the towers will reach us at any moment. We've done all we can to slow them down. For certain, our walls are ready. Attack, rebuilt, reinforced. Catapults and arrows are coming through really easy. Even the siege towers do. I almost pity the enemy. Arrow loops we added to the walls will tear them to shreds. For the siege towers, Khan has said that the fire is our best chance to take them down. When fighting a dragon, don't go for the scales. Go for the mouth. Destroy the tower's jaw, and no more troops can come through. Alright. Direct your attacks at the entrance. Stem the tide. Can I go back inside? I don't really want to feel like fighting this. Nope. Alright.
Have at thee!
Hey, we got the towers down. Cool.
Captain, all the siege towers have been destroyed.
Hooray!
Sir. Captain, the gate will not hold.
Ooh.
They're coming.
Soldiers, cover your fellow men and fall back. I will bring up the rear.
Let us take the battle to the courtyard and make our stand there. The walls there have yet to be breached.
All right, move it to the courtyard.
Soldiers, shut the gates. The captain has arrived with the remaining forces. Captain, look! The sun has emerged from its slumber. Garius may have fought his way under cover of darkness, but his troops are no doubt now burning under daylight's rays.
Let's not be too confident. My friends will assist our soldiers on the walls.
Even with its remaining undead, the King of Shadows will be hard-pressed to breach the inner walls. Without their towers, they'll be defenseless against our attacks from above.
Yes, defenseless. If you stay on the walls, you know, you might live through this. Maybe. Or maybe I'll see you in the Shadow Army before dawn.
What are you talking about?
Let me show you. This gate of yours isn't coming down, which means this precious keep of yours won't be standing long. Don't bother trying to repair the gate mechanism. I took a look at it earlier and it was much easier to destroy than I thought. I doubt you'll survive, but I will, and I'm never on the losing side.
Shit, alright. Go
Your
Bishop.
orders, Captain.
Alright, it's our duty to hold the keep and we'll do so.
We must hold this courtyard as long as possible. Be brave men, for the sun has come to our aid. Captain, this blockade is our last stand. Which of your companions should I send to fight alongside you?
We want Cassavir again.
Who else?
And Kelgar.
Our men will form a line within the blockade. Let the enemy come to us in the center, where they may taste the steel of our arrows. We'll send in additional units as you need them, sir. Which would you like as the first?
Send in the Lisbon Warriors.
And which unit should stay with you along the front lines, Captain?
Give me the archers.
Hannah, the undead! They don't fear the light!
What?
The vampires, the shadows, all of them! They're still coming! They're here!
Wow. Arranging your formations and wait for the undead. The battle will be long, but we will prevail. I will sing you all to death. Hey.
Captain, we can't keep this up forever. There are too many. And even with dawn's light.
Ah!
You can do nothing. You think dawn favors you, soldiers of Neverwinter?
Yeah. Lathander's light will always protect me.
By my lord's grace, I can make even creatures of darkness unafraid of your precious light with but a few thoughts. Now, Captain, you will return my keep to me.
You should have stayed outside the keep where it was safe, arsehole.
We must deal with Garius, and quickly. As long as he maintains this spell, the legions under his command will only grow stronger.
My lord still waits at the threshold of this...
Oh. Get him, buddy! This time the sword won't shatter. Oh, he's gone.
Filthy hellspawn!
I need you, Jero.
Let our enemies fall before us. Take that.
What? How? How is this possible? How could you defeat it? The sword was broken. Broken!
I glued it back together.
We must begin the recitation.
I am ready.
Zavid, hurry, recite it. He fucking exploded. Yeah, you better run.
Dawn comes and the enemy flees. Wipe them out. Victory! The enemy flees! Send the scouts to harry them, but do not engage. We already hold the field.
The day is ours. You have done well. Better than we could have hoped. Your leadership has saved this keep and preserved the lives of many soldiers. Lord Nasher thanks you, as do I.
Well, thank the soldiers. They're the ones who saved the day. No, fuck off. Yes, I did what I had to do. We've turned back the shadow today, but this can't last. Yes. I saved the fucking day. Screw the soldiers.
It shall have to be enough for this day. Let your soldiers revel in their victory. They fought hard and well, and now have hope. Know that you have fought well this day. But as long as the King of Shadows remains within his fortress, there is no victory. We must find a way to reach him, to pierce the veil of shadows around him. If we cannot, then we have lost, and it is only a matter of time for us. I think perhaps it is time to see what Aldenon has found.
Hello, everyone.
At last, this tome you found. Quite a wondrous thing, really. I was able to use it to, I suppose the best layman's term is, unfetter the connections between here and there.
Unfetter? And where is there and here exactly?
Yes, you see, the tome has a certain duality to it, like two pages facing each other in a closed book. If you open them, they are apart, but closed, they are right next to each other. You see?
It's folding space.
That is the most genius thing I have ever heard.
So, the book can make 2 points closer together?
Yes, the tome can make a doorway, and it can also pinpoint a location within the veil.
But what he's really saying is that we can use the tome to teleport into the lethal heart of Mayor Delane, which everyone seems to agree is a great idea. For some reason that is unfathomable to me.
Yes, that's it. Should all work well in theory, really.
And what do you mean in theory?
Don't worry, it should take us right where we want to go. The tome, once unlocked, is said to be very dependable.
Well, that's good.
Then we need to go at once, before the King of Shadows regroups. He and Garius will not wait long before they attack us again.
Know that the King of Shadows' realm lies deep in the Mare, in one of the ancient ruins of the Ilfarn Empire, in the ruins of what he was created to protect.
It is in the heart of Mayor Delane. My people once called the Mare the slow-marching court, as the tides came in and slowly claimed the land. Now it is shadow that marches from there, slowly seeping into the land.
Oh, come on, Eleni. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, that the captain and us haven't already faced.
The portal could accidentally take us into a different veil. Say, one filled with lava. Hard to get out of that, let me tell you.
Enough talk. Let's go.
Very well. Whenever you young people are ready, I can send you off.
I'm not ready yet, because that is where we're going to end today's session, with a successful siege and us about to penetrate into the heart of the King of Shadows' lair. That is what we will come back to in the next session. This is getting very, very good. A very cool siege, actually, and a lot better than the final season of Game of Thrones. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. Bye!